Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to share my journey of how I became front-end developer from knowing very little about coding to landing my first job in the tech. If you ever wondered what it takes to break into this field, or if you're considering becoming a web developer yourself, this video is for you. I'll walk you through the steps I took, challenges I faced and the lessons I learned along the way. So let's dive right in. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. I'm a web developer with years of experience in building, optimizing and designing websites. Today I'm excited to take you behind the scenes of my own path of becoming web developer, from the early days of struggling with the code to finally feeling confident as a developer. Thanks for joining me and let's get started. So my journey wasn't like 1 month rapid learn to code and land your first job type of adventure. It was much more like slow and steady. But I always wanted to learn a skill like that because it's very interesting and cool to me that I could take my laptop to any Starbucks in the world and just work from there. How it all started. After high school I was working in the vape shop. I didn't smoke, but I always liked working there. It was a small local shop and the owner, who I knew pretty well, was struggling to create a website for his business, and he was working with some agency that promised him the best website in the world, but after a month of work he wasn't happy with the results. Because I was studying computer science, he asked me like, you must know something about computers, and I was like, yeah. And because of that I was selected to help him with the whole project, which meant creating the website completely from the scratch. And at that time, on my college classes, I was learning how to code, but I didn't really like it because everything that we learned was just putting commands in the terminal and getting very small output based on a lot of code that you wrote, which wasn't appealing to me in any way. But when I saw how websites are made, it changed everything for me. When finishing my first year of college, I had experience of working on just one project. But naturally, I thought it's a good time to start my own business. Seeing all the problems that the business owner that I work for had when creating his own website, I thought I can improve on the whole process and streamline it a little bit. First thing that I've done was creating my own websites with very detailed offer for the clients. Next thing that I've done was to tell all my friends and family that I'm creating websites, and if they're interested or they know somebody who's interested, then please let me know. And that's how I got a couple of my first clients, which I was very happy about, because that meant I could work with them on real life projects and put them on my own portfolio website, which I knew many clients will be looking at in the future. Next, I started posting some ads and offers for my services, which gave me a pretty steady stream of clients, and in the course of the next 2 years, while I was finishing my computer science degree, I worked with almost 200 clients, mostly on their websites, branding, print, product shots, and everything in between. After finishing my computer science degree, I started looking for my first job in the tech industry, and with my experience of working with many clients throughout the last 2 years, I was confident I'll find something. Throughout my experience as a freelancer, I always liked the visual part of the projects and actually was wondering, should I maybe take the path of becoming UI or UX designer, photographer or something like that. But after much deliberation, I thought my soul and heart wasn't that artistic, so I thought I could combine the visual part that I like with more technical that I also liked, and focus on becoming front-end developer. Over the summer I sent out many CVs, went to many job interviews, and after a couple of months of search, I got offer from the US-based company that was just opening new office in the city that I was living in. And they were of course looking for very talented front-end developers. My first full-time job as a front-end developer was pretty different than all of the freelance work that I did, but it was also a great opportunity for me to learn new things and improve on the quality of my work. After staying with that company for around 2 years, I started looking for something new, mostly because I wanted to expand my knowledge and work on different projects, but also advance in my career. And since then I was changing jobs pretty regularly after staying for around 1 or 2 years in any given company. And what lessons did I learn? Number one, for me the biggest struggle was having mostly the practical knowledge and not focusing enough on the theoretical knowledge, because on the beginning of my freelance career I was mostly doing projects and I wasn't learning that much, doing tutorials, reading documentations and anything like that, which in many cases cost me a lot of time to search for the solutions or doing things not the best way. And number two would be that getting first job is the hardest. It took me around let's say 20 interviews, because all of the freelance experience that I had wasn't really considered as a job experience that employees were looking for. But getting my second job or the third job or the fourth job was much easier and took much less time than meeting with all of the recruiters. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to know what's the best way to start your web development journey and land the first job in the tech, you can watch my other video that I did. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe.